Hi everybody.
Hi.
It's Lee and Belinda from Chateau Mareuil. The last video we posted, Belinda took you through a couple of our principal rooms and promised at the end of it to take you through the rest of our accommodation so that you can see what we've been doing. There will be some stills of before and after shots because we've done quite a lot of renovation work. Which couldn't be shown on TV because we'd actually done the reno before the film crews come along, so it wasn't really a full story, but we wanted to make sure that everyone can see what's going on behind the scenes as well as what they see on Escape to the Chateau DIY. So what we're going to do is do this short introductory video, and then Belinda's going to take you on a tour through the other accommodation we've got, because we can actually sleep up to 12 people here at Chateau Mareuil, as well as holding functions and events up to about 50 people. I'm sure you've all seen the donjon, but I think this might be quite interesting from a renovation point of view and also from an architectural heritage point of view as well. So here goes.
We've got another room in the chateau itself we're going to show you, which is called, it's our little prince room, our Petit Prince room. And the other accommodation is our little standalone studio apartment, which is a renovation of a goat barn.
A pig barn.
A pig barn. I need to get that right.
It's pigs. There's
Pigs,
a big difference
goats,
between pigs and goats.
Pigs. It's the renovation of an animal barn. So that's what we're going to show you next. I'm going to show you the Petit Prince bedroom now. So this is accessed at ground floor level. Come on, let me show you. There's Misty again. Hi, Misty. Just going to straighten the carpet out. So as you can see, it's a very pretty bedroom. This was originally a scullery, a back kitchen when we bought the house. And it took us a while to get round to thinking that we could actually use this as another bedroom. And we think it makes a very pretty bedroom indeed. So there is a theme that I'll talk to you about in a minute. Would you show the viewers this chest of drawers here? Can you point the camera down there?
Yep.
So those of you that have watched us will have seen me being helped by Angel to upcycle this piece of furniture. This was my mother's. It's a 1930s dressing table, and let me just show you. This was.
Be careful what drawer you open, Belinda. You never know.
What might be in it. So if you remember, I was doing decoupage with Angel. She taught me how to do it. And there's some photos of my mum and her brothers and sisters in there, and there's a photo of my granny in there as well. So actually, Angel helped me do this one, but then I actually did the rest on my own. But there's one I did on my own, which isn't quite as good, and that's a photo of my mum and dad. That's Molly and John. So, as a theme, so I thought, because this was my mum's, we took this as a theme and thought, why don't we make this from a bit of an homage to my mother, Molly, and that's what we've done. So if you look at what we've got on the walls, we've got some pictures on the walls, and you'll notice that there's a bit of a theme amongst them. You might spot a cathedral spire. So my mum was from Salisbury, and these are these were from her collection, basically, of pictures and paintings of Salisbury, which she loved very much as her hometown. So we've put those on the walls, and the whole room it very much echoes her. So this is a painting here, a print of Dulwich Park in South London, and that was a very important place to me as a child. And my mum and dad loved walking there and taking us there when we were children. Should we take a look out the window? You can see the river. I'm just going to move this. Lee, do you want to show everybody through the window?
And we're going through for those of you of a certain age, we're going through the rectangular window.
It's a fabulous view of the river.
It's the view from the bedroom, and there's the river. I don't drop this.
Don't drop that camera
phone because it's a long way down there, and there's really very little access.
just want to point out a couple more things to you. So this is actually a tapestry, a tapestry that my mother did. There's a date there. She did that the year I was born. Just going to cover that up.
Belinda, you shouldn't be too coy.
And there's a fabulous architectural feature just over there in that alcove, and that really spells medieval to me. Trying to put some pretty things in there to make it look feminine. And then just over here we've got, actually these are my mother's paintings, the one of the tulips and the one of the sunflowers. And actually she did those when she was, I think she was about 90 when she painted those. So my mother was an artist, and fortunately came back to it later in life, which was a lovely thing indeed.
I think it's also worth pointing out that this windowsill is actually a sink.
It was a sink.
It was a sink,
yes, it was.
And it was used when this was a scullery. This was used for cleaning things, and the outlet from the sink is behind that bust, which has been sealed up now, but it used to shoot water straight out to the garden, and they would be using that for cleaning things.
So just the last little thing to show you in this room, it's just a little shower room. When we bought the chateau, this was just literally a little toilet. But Lee, if you just go in there, we've made a very nice shower room. Very appropriate for the size of the bedroom. So I've shown you our Petit Prince bedroom. So we can sleep 3 people in here. We've got a double and a single. It's a lovely family room. And now I'm going to take you over to our studio. That's in another building. So we're going to leave the chateau and walk across the courtyard. Oh, come on, Misty. Oh gosh, it's bright. Put those on, gosh. Oh, clunk. That's Dolly. So here we are. So here's the little courtyard for the studio. Lovely place to sit, chill, have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, maybe a glass of wine, barbecue. This is our favourite place, by the way, for entertaining ourselves. So we actually use this space for outdoors entertainment. But let's have a little look in the studio. So we'll tell you a little bit about the story of the renovation of the studio in a minute, but I'll start showing you around now. Here we go, through the ancient door. Mind your head, as always, but I'm short, so it's no problem for me.
Short, you're a midget.
You could talk. Anyway, in we come. It's lovely and cool in here, out of the heat. Really, it's difficult to imagine what this was like when we first bought the chateau. So this literally was a disgusting, spider-festooned place. In fact, I wouldn't set foot in it. I remember that, actually. I did not set foot in it until we started the renovation.
It was a pig barn, and if you can go and stand under that beam.
Right, we'll do. You can see it, yeah.
Yeah, right. So the beam that Belinda's passing under, actually, her chin would have reached the beam before because there was so much.
It's true, it was.
And what happened, there's a story attached to this.
Shall I sit down?
Yeah, why don't you sit down, because I'm going to tell a long story.
Okay.
Right, what happened is one day, this pig barn actually abuts to our accommodation.
So we live next door in there, actually.
We live through that wall there. And Belinda said to us one day, do you know what I'd really like is a downstairs toilet. And so we said, oh, that's easy, we can do that. All we need to do is knock a hole through that wall there, around about where Belinda's sitting, and we can put a toilet in where this bed is. But we didn't realise there was a metre difference in levels between the floor in here and the floor in our sheet. So we started to lower the floor level down, and then found that it was 13.5 tonnes we had to excavate. And the levels couldn't have been made up without a big stair, so it was too impossible to do in the time we had to do, and it would have cost too much money.
So as you can see, it's a lovely cosy place for 2. You could fit a travel cot in here as well for a baby, but you've got everything you need to be self-sufficient. So you've got a lovely little kitchenette here with a hob, there's a microwave, there's a fridge, and a little kitchen. And we've got a television in here.
Oh, and there's an ensuite through there as well that you're not
Totally.
talking about.
Let me show the ensuite. Where's the mic? Oh, it's on the outside. I'll let you go in, Lee.
Yeah, so let me just have a look. So what you've got,
Cleaning.
nothing too drastic. Toilet, yeah, we've seen one of those
Shower's
before.
lovely.
Shower's nice.
Yeah.
Complete shower. And if you were in here, we actually had a workaway guy staying here. Tony, if you're watching, hope you're well and safe and healthy.
6 months, Tony was with us.
Tony came for 2 weeks and stayed for 6 months and lived in here. Okay, that concluded the tour of all of the accommodation we've got here at the moment, but we have got plans going forward to do some more renovation work that will increase the amount of accommodation we've got on site, and one of those plans is possibly conversion of the chateau attic, and another one is conversion of what we call the tool store but was actually the servants' quarters at one point, we think. And we've also got some ideas about producing some more of these YouTube clips for people, because we've had quite a lot of questions asked of us, and we think the filming is the easiest way to answer all the questions in one small sort of bite-sized chunk. But we are planning to do some sort of video about the history of the place and show some of the architectural detailing that was put in the medieval days. We'd like to talk you through and walk you through the route down by the river and see the natural swimming pool and the old mill that's broken down.
But, you know, if there's anything you'd particularly like us to show you, that's what we'd love to do. I mean, we can talk forever, really, can't we? And we do, typically.
And we've also got the games room, the
we
chapel,
do, yeah.
The art gallery that we're just doing.
There's lots more
loads
we
of
can
stuff.
show you.
Yeah, there's
but
loads.
if you want to see anything in particular, just let us know. And we are so grateful for your support. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much for your support, and thank you for watching videos. We've never done this before, first time ever, and very nervous
We've done
about
Amdram
doing.
before, though.
We've done a bit
You're
of
not
Amdram.
that nervous.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous.
No, you're not.
I am. Yeah. Bye.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
See you
Bye.
soon.